Hey guys, here is another script that I created recently that I thought might be nice for your Linux install. I work quite a bit across different machines, so sometimes I might be working on my computer and then leave it, take my laptop, go to like a quiet library or something, and start working, and then only to realize I didn't push my code from my when I was working on my computer. Um, so I thought this would be something nice to kind of solve that problem, as that has happened to me many times. Um, so the idea here is, unlike the previous two scripts, we're going to um, execute a bash script before the computer shuts down. All right. Um, but it's going to follow a pretty similar process. So I kind of outlined the steps here just so I don't forget to mention anything for you guys. Um, so we're just gonna create the script, pretty simple, make the script executable like the last two. And we're gonna create a service file again like the last two. Um, and this is where if it's needed for you. So I with one of my repos, I did not set up a SSH authentication for it. So I don't have so I have to use that like personal access token thing. So if you have to do the same thing, you can. I'll walk you through this configuration so that like when you do git push, and it prompts you for your username and password, which is the personal access token. The script will put those automatically. Otherwise, you won't like your script will fail when you try to run because it won't be able to push. You'll get an error. Um, and then lastly, like before, we're gonna enable start, and if there's maybe any errors, if you just want to check the status, you can run the status command. Okay, so for creating the script, I have the okay. Let me go ahead and do that. I have the service file and the bash script itself. So the way I did this one is this line is just in case if you get like a dubious like authentication error or something like that. It may not be needed. I encountered an error, and I think this fixed it. So if you encounter like something like dubious something, something weird, this might help you. If not, this may not be necessary. Okay, this line is just going to the directory of my Git repo on my local setup. Um, Here I'm creating a variable with a branch name with a timestamp. So basically, I don't want to just push to main, right? So I'm creating, the idea is I want to create another branch. So there's one of two ways. I was thinking one, create another branch with a unique name, so like a timestamp, so I can tell when, that branch was made. Or you can create a new branch of like a specific name, like let's say automatic push branch or something. Um, and you can do like kind of exception handling, except I didn't do it because this is a lot easier. But anyways, you can do like exception handling where if you do git checkout dash b, but that branch already exists, that won't work, right? So you can do like exception handling. If that happens, then do git checkout without the dash b. Um, so yeah, we're creating that variable. We're checking out to that branch. We're git add, git commit, and git push to that branch name. Okay, so that's the bash script, the service file. Um, this oh yeah, just if the only thing you might have to change is maybe this if necessary, and obviously this. Otherwise, I think if you want to use this as is, you don't have to change anything else. Here, description, default dependencies. This is just specifying, shut down, reboot, and halt. So if any of these three happen, this script should run. It should execute. Here is the destination of the script. You do need this. So when I was trying this, I got a permissions error because the users were different. So just assign this to yourself. Yeah, I think in that case, other than this and this, so change those two, and if you want to use this as is again, you can just copy and paste. And you want to, I can show you where you want to place those. So the bash script, you want to place it, you can place it anywhere pretty much. I have, like in my other videos, I have this like bash script directory. No, you don't want to place, you don't have to place, or for this to work, you don't want to place the service files here. I just put them here just for reference. I copied them. Their real location is somewhere else. So you can just make a directory or something, or you can put the bash script anywhere, just as long as you specify it correctly in the service file. The service file, the bash script needs to make it executable. So chmod plus x, and then your bash file name. So you want to do that. Okay. And then your service file, you want to put it in this directory. Etsy, systemd, and system. There's going to be a lot of others here, and you're going to want to put it here. And when you're making this file, you do want to do sudo vim, and then so on and so forth. Sorry, not that. Sudo vim, and then your file name, which in my case was git-push-before-shutdown.service. So this is where your service file will go. Let me see. There it is. Yeah. Okay. I think that is pretty much it. Let me check. Okay. Oh, I didn't talk about this part. So if you do use personal access token, what you want to do is it's very easy. You can so I already did this, but you want to run this command as is. You can copy paste this command. Basically, what this is going to do is next time you run git push, and it prompts you for your username and password, which is your personal access token. Put those in, right? As in, I'm just talking outside of your script, normal, like just in your local repo. If you just do git push, it's going to prompt you for your credentials. Put them in, and then automatically they will be placed in this file, and you can check it by using cat or whatever, lessmo or whatever. So if you run this command and you see your credentials, I'm not going to run it because I don't want to show my credentials. If you see your credentials, then it's good to go. Meaning, what will happen is even outside of your script, normal, globally in your repo, when you do git push or anything that requires that personal access token, you won't have to do that anymore. Basically, it'll already populate. So which is nice, anyways, for like normal use, anyways. Okay, so now that when you run your script, it won't get an issue. It won't run into issues where it can't, put in its personal access token. If you want more like security, like because this is just saving as a plain text file, you can use SSH for authentication. But I just use personal access token. Okay. Yeah. Afterwards, like the previous two, you want to enable and start the service. And if you do this and you see like an error, I think normally when I did this, I didn't see any output when it's running good. If you see an error, you can use status to see like what's going on. But yeah, now I think that is it. I'll put these steps in the GitHub repo in the description. Thanks for watching. If you think this is helpful, please consider supporting the channel by subscribing. Thanks.